Let's talk about an impossible choice. It's a real catch-22 that sits right at the heart of cybersecurity, a decision where no matter what you do, you could be making a huge mistake.
So here's the situation. Imagine you found a crack in the armor, a major security flaw. What do? Do you shout it from the rooftops so everyone can patch it up, knowing you're also handing a perfect roadmap to the enemy? Or do you keep quiet, just hoping no one else finds it, while leaving all your allies completely exposed? There's really no easy answer here.
And believe it or not, this problem is so common it actually has a name: the security publisher's dilemma. It's this constant, nerve-wracking tightrope walk. Every bit of information you release is a double-edged sword that could help just as easily as it could harm.
Okay, so let's dig into the first horn of this dilemma. This is the big one, the fear that argues for total silence, the very real risk of arming the enemy.
I mean, think about it. When you publish the nitty-gritty details of a security flaw, how to find it, how it works, how to exploit it, you're not just writing a research paper. You're basically creating a step-by-step recipe for criminals. An attack that might have taken a super-skilled hacker weeks to figure out can suddenly be done by almost anyone. You're practically handing them the keys.
But that's just one side of the coin. What about the other? What happens if you choose silence? What's the risk of just not saying anything? Well, as it turns out, that can be even more dangerous.
This quote right here, it just cuts straight to the heart of it. This idea that our secrets are safe is, well, it's mostly a fantasy. The bad guys are not sitting around waiting for us to publish a guide. They are proactive. They are hunting for these weaknesses 24/7. So by the time you've decided to protect the secret, they might already know all about it.
And this lays out that conflict perfectly, doesn't it? On one hand, yes, silence keeps the how-to guide out of the hands of low-skilled attackers. But the case for disclosure operates in the real world. It says, look, the skilled attackers, they already know, or they're about to find out. And if you stay silent, the only people you're keeping in the dark are the defenders, who end up getting completely blindsided.
Now, this isn't just some abstract philosophical debate. This is a real problem that companies have to navigate every single day. So let's look at a case study that brings this whole dilemma to life.
Meet Virtualization Options LLC. Their whole business is creating training courses about known security vulnerabilities. So for them, this isn't some rare once-in-a-blue-moon problem. This is a constant, high-stakes decision they have to make with every single course they create.
And this was the question that was always on the table for them. Do we release this course, teaching people how to defend against this threat? And in doing so, maybe, just maybe, teach a bad guy something new? Or do we shelve the course, knowing full well that organizations are being hit by these exact attacks right now and are completely unprepared?
So faced with that impossible choice, they didn't just flip a coin. They got smart. They carved out a strategic middle path.
At the end of the day, they came to a powerful conclusion. The absolute greatest risk was leaving good people defenseless. The scales were already tipped in favor of the attackers, who were already using these exploits. Keeping the defenders in the dark wasn't an option.
This led them to a really elegant two-part strategy. First, go ahead and release the course. Give the defenders the knowledge they desperately need to see the threat coming and build up their walls. But, and this is the absolute key, second, you deliberately leave out the most critical details, the specific, step-by-step instructions on how to actually pull off the attack.
And that right there, that was the whole philosophy. It's about giving the good guys a shield, not just handing the bad guys a sharper sword. You empower the defense, you give them what they need, but you do it in a way that doesn't make the attacker's job one bit easier. It's just a really smart, responsible approach.
So, what's the big lesson here? What can we all take away from this one company's story? Because it really tells us something fundamental about the world of cybersecurity.
First off, we have to understand that silence isn't a safe, neutral position. It can actually help the attackers by guaranteeing their targets are unprepared. Second, you've got to work under the assumption that the secret's probably already out there. The dedicated threat actors are already on the hunt. And that all leads to the biggest takeaway. The real question isn't if we should share information. It's all about what we share and how we share it. It is a very, very delicate balancing act.
So, this all leaves us with one final, thought-provoking question. When it comes to security, is having imperfect knowledge about a threat always, always better than having the perfect ignorance of a victim? When you put it like that, the answer seems pretty clear, doesn't it?